We are still hanging out in the Saskatoon Food Bank Garden Patch. Laurie, it's got to feel good to have people come in and help it out, hey?
Well, firstly, it feels amazing for me to be here. There's such an amazing energy in the garden, and then to look around and see everybody coming to help out, it just makes me feel really happy.
Warms your heart, hey?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's talk impact. What kind of impact? I can imagine it's pretty significant. Does this garden patch have on the food bank?
Well, you know, the tangible impact, of course, is the food that comes to the food baskets. So 12,000 people a month now get fresh vegetables in their food baskets for the entire duration of the season. And we have great things planted here so that we can have vegetables starting in July, and that's amazing. But the other impacts that are really important as well is having people working together in the garden and building communities. So you have groups from across the city, whether they be corporate or nonprofit, working beside each other. Weeding Wednesdays is a great example of when people just come to the garden and decide to do some work. So you're here, you're learning about where your food comes from, and you're working beside someone you might never have met before.
Excellent. And Shaw has a team. We are weeding and thinning things out today. Let's talk about other times of the year, because I know summertime obviously is huge for the garden patch, but help is wanted, volunteers are wanted all times of the year. How can people help the food bank?
Absolutely. Well, you know, there are special events, so we're always looking for people who can work sort of after hours and on Saturdays, special events, and usually we'll post a message up on Facebook or something when we need those people.
You guys are great on Facebook.
Yeah, absolutely. We love that stuff. Of course, that's not me. And then, of course, there's always help needed in the warehouse and at the clothing depot. So people can find all kinds of ways to help us out. And so I think just giving Jasmine a call, the volunteer coordinator, and saying, hey, I have this special talent and I want to share it with you is the best way.
Excellent. Well, we are going to hang out in the garden patch for a couple more minutes here. Thank you so much for chatting with us today, and keep watching today's Go Saskatoon.